Poverty and vulnerability reduction is among the pillars in the 7th National Development Plan aimed at accelerating development efforts towards Vision 2030 without leaving anyone behind. In Rufunsa District, government is implementing the social cash transfer, among other social protection programs, which have benefited a number of vulnerable households. The Ministry of Community Development and Social Services was in Rufunsa District to sensitize key stakeholders on the additional financing of the social cash transfer with support from World Bank, which will enable more people benefit from the social cash transfer program.
So we've come here to share information that we received additional financing, so that in case you see activities in the community, you are aware that there's additional financing that was received under the ministry for specifically to boost the social cash transfer program. So that's what we have come to share with you. As we may be aware, the government is committed to implementing the social cash transfer and to reduce extreme poverty among our people. Then we know, or we may be aware, that the country has a national social protection policy, which highlights a number of programs aiming to protect and promote the livelihoods and welfare of people suffering from critical levels of poverty. So this is like a framework that is designed to outline how the people can be protected, how the people can be promoted and be removed from the critical levels of poverty, even other vulnerable instances and risks, such as the floods and other emergencies, and the COVID is one of them. So how does government come in to assist some of these people who are very vulnerable in our communities? One key social protection program is the social cash transfer, which we are looking at. And this program has been implemented from the year 2003. So it has been going on for quite some time. It started as a small pilot program, but it was expanded after learning lessons from there. And a lot of people, districts, and finally covering the whole country. So this is what has been happening. So government, through the Ministry of Community Development, has been implementing this social cash transfer. Additional financing will run for a 4-year period from this year to 2024. And so the payments for the social cash transfer program is currently at full national coverage, with a total of 616,464 households, and we are expecting to reach 700,000 by December 2020.
And Rufunsa District Commissioner Judith Chama implored civil servants to explain government programs to people so that they benefit from these programs, which are all aimed at reducing poverty and vulnerability.
The government is making all efforts to make sure that no one is left behind. Every Zambian should be able to get something from the national cake. We as heads of government departments are not able to explain to the people what the government is doing. Why we have had to have such an audience is to make sure that each and everyone is empowered with knowledge to be able to explain to these people when we go in the villages. Because I may not be there, you may be there. Education are always up and down. DACO is always up and down. DOC, you are always up and down. Labor, you're always dealing with me. All of us who are in here, we are dealing with the communities. We should be able to explain the programs that the government has on the table, which can benefit these people.
Reporting in Rufunsa, I am Marian Tembo. Hello, good afternoon.